Welcome to Puckett Fieldhouse, Fayette, Missouri, Saturday afternoon doubleheader basketball. Park College here to take on Central Methodist, Park University, to take on the Eagles today. Women's game first. Lady Eagles, Lady Pirates on deck in just a couple of minutes. Getting ready for that to take place is Charlie Brown. Thanks for tuning in to the Hart Conference Network, where you can get to watch Heart of America Conference basketball today. Central comes in with a overall record of 7-6, 4-5 in the conference. Park comes in with a record of 6-7, 3-6 in the conference. Excuse me for just a second. I need to switch over my headset. Hang on just a second. All right, sorry about that. I had to adjust my headset a little bit to make it work a little better than what we were doing before. So, again, 6-7 for Park, 3-6 in the conference. Lady Eagles are 7-6 overall, 4-5 in the conference, and they are in the number 6 spot in the conference. Top 8 go to the playoffs, so they've got to start winning some ball games to make sure they hang in. That they're at the point now where they're not in line as of right now to have a home game, and this point would be the 6th seed and have to play on the road at the home court of the number 3 seed. But that's a month and a half away, so a lot of things can happen in between now and then. We'll get you the starters right now for both sides. For Park, a 5'7" junior out of Belgrade, Serbia, number 1, Eva Drobniak. I'll get it. I practiced it and still couldn't get it. Drobniak. She averages 5.9 a ball game. A 5'7" senior guard out of Chino Hills, California, number 3, Taylor Shelby. She averages 9.9. A 5'8" junior guard out of Liberty, Missouri, Emma Perry. She averages 11.2 points per ball game. A 6'1" sophomore forward out of Malaga, Spain, Marina Perduguayo. She averages 3.8 points per ball game. And a 6'2" sophomore forward out of Eichton, Kentucky, Michaela Artist. She averages 9.3 points per ball game. For the Eagles, Zatoria Cook, 5'7" junior guard, Marietta, Georgia, averaging 15.3 points per ball game. Samaya Stevens, a 5'9" freshman out of Philadelphia, averaging 5.3 points per ball game. Ray Trotter, 5'9" junior out of University Place, Washington, averaging 12.2. Jeanette Mabratu, junior guard, 5'6", out of Toronto, Canada, averaging 2.3. And Maya Ware. right, there are your starting lineups. Maya Ware averaging 6.2. Didn't get that in before the prayer and the national anthem. Eagles down several players as Tanisha Parnell is out with a knee injury. Jody Bass is out with a knee injury. And Beyonce Carter is not with the team today. So, don't know what happened to her. But we're just about set to go. So it will be Cook, Stevens, Trotter, Mabratu, and Ware for the Eagles in the white. Drobniak, Shelby, Perry, Pertiguello, and Artist for Park. Park gets the tap. This is Drobniak with the basketball. That was Perry that had it. There's a steal by Cook. To the hoop, all left hand, off the glass, no good. Drobniak on the attack, coming back the other way. To the hoop, off the glass, and good. Eva Drobniak, 5.9 average, and she's got the first two of the ball game. Eagles down scoring-wise quite a bit. Park gives up, scores 62 a game, gives up 65 a game. Stevens underneath, reverse layup is good. Eagles average 71.5, give up 72.7. Yeah, shot clock did not get reset, still sitting at 30, so they stop it and say change it to 29. That's all they took for getting up the court. 27. They're going to get there. So. Drobniak. Perry. Baseline underneath, coming around on the other side. Bank shot off the glass, up and in by Micaiah Artist. Artist with averages 9.3 points per ball game. So with the loss of players, the Eagles are down. They're going to count on some of their others to pick up the slack. Cook scored 34 the other night in the loss to Valley. That one's in the air, no good. Tipped around, and Drobniak comes up with the rebound. Norman Kenneth Cook Jr., the coach, 14th year at Park, and he is admonishing his girls to get the ball up and down the floor. Jump ball, it will be Central basketball on the alternating possession. Mabratu will bring the ball up the floor. Trotter and Cook are going to have to pick it up. Ware may pick it up as well, and there's a shot that's blocked by Artist. Pushing up ahead is Perry. Artist gets it back. Side wing Shelby. Perry. Artist underneath, off the glass and good for Emma Perry. Eagles don't have size like Park does. Artist is 6'2". Pertiguello is 6'1". That's inside. Rebound by Ware. Puts it back up. Fouled on the play. She'll go to the free throw line. She is a 57.9% free throw shooter on the year. First free throw good, or first free throw on the way. Was good. Second one is good as well, 6-4. Drobniak inside, back out to Drobniak. Down the lane, tries to kick it to the corner. Stevens with a steal, looks for somebody to pass the ball to. Gets it to Cook. And down the floor we go, put up and in. Mabratu with her first 2 points of the ball game, ties it up. Drobniak. Stevens jumped on the switch and a foul called on her, and the ball rolls to the other end, and nobody's going to go get it. The officials want somebody to go get it. So one of the Park men's players is going to run it down and give it to a Park College Lady Pirate. Throw it in, but throw it to the wrong person. It ends up in Mabratu's hands. She tries to pass it underneath. Trotter runs it down. Ware, step through, and a foul will be called underneath. That'll go on Michaela Artist. Her first foul. Nevaeh Spillman checks into the ball game for Park. First free throw good. Spillman averages 6.6 per game. Second free throw also good. Eagles with their first lead of the ball game. Just over 3 minutes into this first period. Drobniak, Perry, Pertigueo, Shelby, Drobniak back to the corner. Ball fake around. Drobniak a straight on three, looks hard. It is. Stevens with a rebound, brings it up the court. Throws, it goes off of the hands of Drobniak out of bounds. It will belong to the Eagles. 8-6. Tell you also that when we may get to see a new player for the Eagles, if Charlie Rowe gets into the ball game, first game she's been eligible, she's dressed and on the bench. Ware, step underneath, no good. Drobniak with a rebound. Spillman back to Drobniak. Shelby, Pertigueo, Perry, down to 5 on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to put a shot up. There goes one up, bounced off the rim, no good. Tipped away and out of bounds, and down goes Ware clumsily, but she hops back up. We've had knee injuries in the last 2 games to players for the Eagles. Coach Cam going to wipe up any sweat over there that was on the floor right in front of his bench. Be Shelby to bring it in. Drobniak with the inbounds pass. 30-second clock doesn't start running again. There it finally does. Not going to be a problem as they get a shot up right away. Miss it. Ware with the rebound. Ware and Stevens are going to have to do a lot of rebounding tonight. Mabratu on the run. Stevens. Mabratu's got a three-pointer in the air. No good. Stevens in the right place for the rebound. Lays it up and in. Stevens has got 4. Ware's got 4. And there's Trotter almost with a steal. Pertigueo back with it. Drobniak. Spillman. Inside. Nice pass. Entry pass to Pertigueo, and she lays it up and in. And a timeout called by Park real quickly, so we'll stay here. It's 10-8 in favor of the Eagles. Again, the Eagles are 7-6 overall on the season, 4-5 in conference play. Park 6-7 on the season, 3-6 in league play. After this ball game, Central goes on the road to William Penn on the 10th, and then they're back here next Saturday for Mount Mercy. and then Clark on Monday and Culver on Thursday. So 3 games in the next 10 days or so. 12 days for Central. So they're here today, go to William Penn, then home for Mount Mercy, Clark, and Culver before they go on the road to Benedictine. Same players on the floor, 1 team foul against the Eagles. That's on Stevens. 2 team fouls against Park. Stevens wheels inside, but a foul will be called before she got to the basket. Foul on Pertiguello. Her second personal foul, and she will leave, and back into the ball game comes Michaela Artist. Into where? Tied up. It'll be Park basketball. Or are they going to call a foul instead? They call a foul on Drobniak. Team foul number 4. Her first personal foul. Comes into Mabratu. Fakes a 3. Trotter. Baseline Cook. Back out Trotter. Tries to get past Drobniak, can't. Stevens, little weave going, steps through to the hoop, too hard. Drobniak comes out with the rebound, looks ahead, in the middle of the floor to Shelby. All the way across, Perry with a 3 on the way, no good. But there underneath is Artist for the rebound, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. A foul's on Samaya Stevens, that's her second personal foul. First free throw is good. She is a 53% free throw shooter. 10-9. She's got 3 in the game. She's got 4. And Alana Crumley will check in, and Stevens will check out. So Crumley checks in. Cook, that's Crumley. Trotter, not going to have much of an inside presence in this ball game. Ware is going to be it for now. Stevens when she's in there. Trotter, won't stop Trotter and Cook from driving to the hoop, though, and trying to get there. Mabratu with 7 on the shot clock. And she's called for a travel. So 10-10, 3:48 to go. Perry with the basketball against Trotter. Drobniak. She's got an advantage quickness-wise on Mabratu. There's a pick in the lane. Mabratu tries to draw a foul. Drobniak with a 3 from outside. The free throw right at the head of the key. Good. She's got 5 and the lead's 3 for Park. And the ball pass goes out of bounds. Off a Central hand, so it will be Park basketball. Lady Pirate basketball. We're going to get to see Charlie Rowe for the first time in a ball game for the Eagles, as she had to sit out first semester. Her story's interesting. She played on the English All-National team, and the NAIA, in their infinite wisdom, deemed her to be a sophomore rather than a freshman, even though she's never played college basketball anywhere before, so she had to pick up enough hours to be considered a sophomore so she could play, and she did that first semester. Angel Wiggins into the ball game with the ball. This is Shelby with it. Gives it up. Spillman, little jumper off the glass, kisses in. She comes up gimpy on the right side. Cook looks inside to Ware. Foul on the big underneath, Michaela Artist, and that's her second personal foul. So she's got 2, and Pertiguello has 2 for the Pirates. Eagles will be shooting free throws for the remainder 2:47 of this period. It's Ware at the free throw line, makes the first one. She's a 57.9% free throw shooter. She's 3 for 3 in this. Make that 5 for 5 in this. She's already got 5 free throws. That one no good, and rebounded by Wiggins. Shelby across half court. Artist. Perry. Wiggins back on the left side. Ball fake around Rowe to the hoop. Little runner goes, and a foul called, and that I think was on Ware. And Wiggins goes down and gets up holding her right shoulder. First foul on Ware, team foul number 4. Or team foul number 3, rather. Kate Sokolova checks into the game. Wiggins to finish out the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Makes the free throw, and the lead is up to 7 at 18-11. Rowe, Cook. Back to Rowe, southpaw. Trotter. So they've got 3 guards in the game. Ware, not one of them. Crumley, not one of them either, but Cook is. Ware is. Trotter is. Cook is called for a travel on the way to the hoop. The turnovers are starting to mount up a little bit. 4 already for Park, 3 for Central, and we're not through the first period yet. Shelby. Ahead to Perry. Trapped by Cook and Trotter. Corner. Three-pointer in the air. Comes up short. That was by Sokolova. Stolen inside. Trotter comes out with it. She's going to go right to the hoop. Around everybody. Off the back of the rim. No good. Ware with a rebound. Puts it back up and in. Ware with 3 rebounds. And 7 points. 7 of the 13. Taylor Shelby around. Wiggins pulls a 3. Hits the 3. Angel Wiggins. Rowe down the lane. Scoop off the side of the backboard, no good. Wiggins with a rebound. And it goes off of the hands of Shelby out of bounds, and it'll be over to Central, so another turnover. Kirsten Robbins into the ball game. And Drobniak back in. Wiggins will check out, along with Sokolova. Cook to get it in. Had Trotter in at the free throw line. Couldn't get it to her. Ware in the corner. Rowe, Trotter. 3 lined up in the air. Back of the rim, no good. And down with the rebound is Robbins, Kirsten Robbins. Drobniak. Perry. Knocked away by Trotter, knocked out of bounds by Spillman. It'll be Central basketball. Park 8 of 13 from the floor, Central 4 of 14, so neither team getting a lot of shots at it. Park with 7 turnovers already. Wiggins back in. Shelby goes out. Cook, zone defense by the Pirates. Rowe spins, tries to get it in the corner to Trotter, does. She backs up, comes back out. Crumley, not going to shoot a 3. Rowe spins back to her strong side, and a blocking foul will be called on Drobniak, I believe, and if that is, that'll be her second personal foul. She's got 2. Artis has got 2. Pertigueo has 2. Angelo Kiki checks in. Ware will check out with 22.8 to go, so she doesn't pick up another foul. So Rowe at the free throw line. Chance for her first point as an Eagle. Good. First ball game she's been able to play. She scores there, and she's got another one. 21-14, so 8-point was the biggest lead of this period. That one is good as it crawls in. Spillman. Wiggins has it. Up the sideline. Double teams comes, but she outruns the double team as it was coming from Crumley. Shelby with it. They're going to hold for the last shot. As well they should. Shelby around the pick. Finds Perry. Shot partially blocked. Okiki has it. 1 second to go. Crumley's not even going to get a shot off, and that's how the first period will end with the score 15 for Park, 21 for Central. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back in 1 minute here on the Hart Conference Network.
Bales takes the shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Is the score after one. Quick look at the scoring on it. Angel Wiggins with 6. Eva Drobniak with 5. Michaela Artis with 4. And then 2 points apiece for Emma Perry, Nevaeh Spillman, and Marina Pertigueo. For the Eagles, Maya Ware with 7. Samaya Stevens with 4. Rowe with 2. Mabratu with 2. And that's the scoring for Central. So 21-15. Biggest lead was 8. It is Cook, Mabratu, Crumley, Trotter, and Okiki on the floor for the Eagles. It is Wiggins, Perry, Shelby, Robbins, and I'll find the other starter for you in just a second. As soon as I can. 3 on the way, no good. Tipped around. The other Perry is the other starter. That shot didn't draw anything. Backboard. Okiki to the basket underneath. Tries to dish it underneath. Or Mabratu to Okiki. And a jump ball. It'll be Central basketball as Cook ties it up. Some confusion about who goes where. And it comes to Cook. Trotter. Looks around. Back to Cook. Crumley. Gets rid of it before she hits the deck. Trotter. Mabratu. Thought about a 3. Tries to pass the ball inside. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Central. So Cook to bring it in. 5 on the shot clock, so you got to get it in and get a shot up soon. Got to get it in first. Okiki had it, loses it, and Park has the basketball. Shelby with it. Wiggins. Inside, pass, going to go out of bounds, and it was going to go out off of Park. Crumley hustling after it, touches it as it goes out of bounds, so it'll stay with Park. Ware back in, Okiki out. Pertigueo back in. Shelby out, so they get bigger. Robbins with it. Corner. Wide open for a 3, no good. Off the rim, no good. Came up short, Pertigueo, and the ball didn't hit the rim. They're going to talk about it as to whether it did hit the rim or not. It didn't appear to hit the rim and change direction. It appeared to come up short, hit the backboard, but not necessarily the rim. So they'll talk about it, and none of them saw it, so it will be a shot clock violation. 21-15 where we were. We played almost a minute and a half. No one has scored in the second period. This could be a low-scoring ball game with all of the injuries. Park plays a low-scoring game anyway. Central's got a lot of points out of the lineup today. Mabratu's pass is tipped. Cook runs it down in front of the Park bench. Trotter, runner in the lane, back of the rim, no good. Wiggins with a rebound. Knocked down, foul called. Go on Trotter. Her first personal foul. First team foul of this second period. Wiggins. Inbound to Shelby. Across midcourt. Double team comes. Gets rid of it to Pertiguero. Wiggins, who's got a three, has got another one if she wants to take it. She dribbles around, stops, passes underneath. Nice play inside to Robbins, who lays it up and in. Her first 2 points, and the lead is 8. Matches the biggest lead of the ball game for Park. Cook. Zone defense. It's 2-3 it looks like now, as it morphs into something different as soon as the ball gets passed. Crumley. Cook. Inside to Ware. Tries to go to the basket. Foul will be called, and I think that'll go on Robbins. If that's the case, it's her first personal foul. Charlie Rowe back in. So now Central going with 4 guards, as Rowe, Mabratu, Cook, and Trotter are all guards. Crumley leads. First free throw is good. As Ware's making a living, she's 6 of 7 at the free throw line already. She averages 6.2 points, and she's got 7 already. She's got 8 already. She's got 9. Corner, Robbins jump shot. She just made one. That one doesn't go. Perry with the rebound, too hard. Doesn't get it to go as the ball comes ahead, but Robbins picks it up and hands it to Wiggins. Wiggins in the corner, Perguedo. Drives in the lane, spins. Left-hand hook off the glass, no good. Ware with a rebound. And it comes to Mabratu. Ware with a long jumper, good from just inside the three-point line, top of the key. 23-19, and she's got 11 of the 19 points for the Eagles. Mabratu picks up a foul on the outside. That's her first personal foul. Second team foul. Wiggins from Shelby almost loses control of the ball, gets it back, and there's a foul on Rowe. Her first personal foul, team foul number 2. Park with the ball and the lead. Wiggins forced back out by Rowe. To the lane she goes, bumped, runner in the lane, good. Angel Wiggins has got 8. She's the leading scorer for Park. She's off the bench with those 8. Rowe, Trotter, Mabratu. Ware, call for a travel. With Parnell out, they really don't have a three-point shooting specialist. Drobniak back into the ball game. Nevaeh Spillman also back in. Pertigueo gets it into Drobniak. Feel like it's an international game. Rowe from England. Drobniak to the basket. Doesn't get it to go, but she's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. And if that's on Rowe, that's her second personal foul. Nope. That's on Ware. It's her second personal foul. That's a worst case scenario. Drobniak at the line. Misses the first. She is a 67% free throw shooter. She misses the first. Second one is good. 26-19. Rowe with the basketball. Finds a three. Comes up short. Cook saves it. Mabratu has it. Shot clock at 20. Trotter. Cook. Step through. Left hand scoop shot no good. Pertigueo with the rebound. Shelby with it to Perry. She's got a three lined up and rolls around in. And the lead's at 10. Cook. Trotter. The zone defense is keeping them from cutting to the basket a lot. And no outside shooting to make them come out and guard. Mabratu around, tries to dish it off, gets it to Cook. She's got a three lined up. It's short. Ware with a rebound, back up and in. Maya Ware with 13 to go with 5 rebounds already. Drobniak wanted to drive, but another player of hers got in the way. Ware 2-on-1 with Cook. Step through, off the glass, no good. Nice job by Perry to hold her ground. She gets the rebound and brings it up the court against Cook. Quickly over to Spillman. Pertigueo with the jumper from the left side, from the lane, good. And a timeout called by Park with a 10-point advantage. It's a 30-second timeout as they have to stand, can't sit. Central goes over and sits. Now they have to get back up because they can't sit down on a 30-second timeout. Only the full timeout can they sit. Timeouts called by Central Methodist, not by Park. So 4 timeouts still for each team. Now they're going to change it to a full timeout so they can sit down. So this was messed up from the time the timeout was called because they called it on Park and it was a 30. Then they changed it to Central and it was changed to a full timeout, a minute timeout. So officials get together and have a conversation about that issue as well. Ware with 13 of the team's 21. Stevens with 4. Rowe with 2. Mabratu with 2. 8 for Wiggins, 6 for Drobniak, 5 for Perry, 4 for Pertigueo, 4 for Artist, 2 for Spillman, 2 for Robbins. Eight players have played for Central. 9 players have played for Park, and this minute timeout has turned into a extended long minute and a half timeout because we're well past the 45 seconds or where they should be blowing the horn, and now they do. .430 to go, second period. We'll have some halftime stuff for you when we get there. Trotter, Rowe, Ware, Mabratu, and Cook on the floor. This is Rowe with the basketball. Gives it to Trotter. Mabratu. Cook. Trotter. 15 on the shot clock. Rowe. Mabratu. Trotter. Rowe. She traveled but got away with it. Runner in the lane comes up no good. Mabratu with the rebound, no good, and a shot clock violation as nothing hit the rim. So Rowe didn't hit the rim, Mabratu didn't hit the rim, and the shot clock expires, so it will go over to Park, where Shelby will bring it in. Drobnjak with it against Rowe. International flavor there. Drobnjak from Serbia. Rowe from England. Corner. Baseline. Goes up strong. That's Spillman who goes up strong and gets the foul against Trotter. That's her second personal foul. Spillman, a 66.7% free throw shooter, as Trotter will go out with her 2 fouls now. Stevens comes back in. She's got 2 fouls. And Maya Ware has blood on her uniform, so she's going to have to go get it cleaned. 2 free throws, so they'll just move people around while she's getting that cleaned off if they'll get in the spot. So they're moving her around. She has to go to the end of the bench by the scorer's table. I don't know how they're going to clean the blood off of her from there. Then after this first free throw, she can come back in and take the spot where Cook is. Crumley's going to check in. Ware's going to check out. So now Crumley will go down underneath the basket on the block, and Cook will come out. Missed free throw. Still a 10-point lead. Spillman, 2 points. Second free throw. Good. Biggest lead at 11 for Park with 3:45 to go here in the second period. Rowe, Cook, Crumley, Mabratu. All the way across to Rowe. Wants to drive. Kick it back out to Crumley, but Crumley had moved. She runs it back down. 10 on the shot clock. Cook, Mabratu. And there's a travel. And the problem right now for the Lady Eagles is this. They have players on the floor who are not scoring threats from the outside, and nobody wants to take a shot from out there. And they can't get to the inside through the zone without Carter being in the ball game, which she's not here. Ware, who's been cleaning it up in there, but she's not in the ball game with 2 fouls. So they're kind of between a rock and a hard place now. And a timeout called by Park as Shelby was trapped. Crumley is an inside player. Stevens is an inside player, and that zone is sagging back because the Eagles are not making any 3-point shots. In fact, I'll tell you what the stats are on that. Park is 3 of 10 from the 3-point line. Central is 0 of 6. Central 6 of 23, shooting 26% from the floor. Park 12 of 23, shooting 52% from the floor. Central's made 9 of 10 free throws, 5 of 7 for Park. So the rebounds, 12 for Central, 16 for Park. They do have a height advantage, and without Ware in the ball game, as she's got 5 rebounds. Shelby to get it in to Drobnjak. This is Perry down the lane, spins against Mabratu, off the glass, up and in. Cook to Stevens, step through, foul by Pertiguello, and that's her 3rd personal foul, so she will be leaving the game. Can bring Artist back in. She's got 2 fouls. Trotter getting ready to check back in. And Robbins checks in. Robbins is a 6-foot sophomore from Platte City, Missouri. Stevens, her first free throws of the ball game. She's got 4 points. Still got 4 points as that one is short. 13-point lead Second free throw rattles around, no good, but Crumley with a rebound, tries to put up a shot, no good. And Spillman comes out with a rebound. Drobniak, Spillman to the hoop, kicks it back out. Drobniak against Rowe, height advantage for Drobniak. Shelby in the corner, three comes up short. Stevens with the rebound, gets it to Charlie Rowe. Crumley. Cook. Step over. Jumper no good. Rebound to Spillman. Now Drobniak's got it. Against Rowe. Drobniak, 5'7", throws it away. Crumley comes up with it. Is Rowe at 5'5". Cook looking to get down the lane. Cut off. Now the zone is set up. Trotter. Crumley. She won't shoot from there. Cook. Crumley wants to get inside. Can't. Back to Cook. Across. Rowe has a three lined up in the air and good. Charlie Rowe, her first three-pointer of her career. She's got 5 off the bench. Lead down to 10. 1:35 to go. Drobniak continues to dribble. Perry. Robbins. Shelby. Back to Perry. Drobniak, 9 on the shot clock. Down the lane. Runner. Rims around, no good. Trotter comes out with it. Pushes forward with 1:13 to go. And the outside official has a charge, and that'll go against Trotter, and that's her third personal foul. That's the 5th team foul, but since that's an offensive foul, no free throws on that. But for the next 110, Park will be in the bonus of shooting 2 free throws. Drobniak. Cook. Shelby against Rowe. Drobniak. Pass goes off of Stevens' foot, out of bounds. Just under a minute to go, 19 on the shot clock. 10-point advantage. Shelby will bring it in. Gets it into Artist. Artist with 2 fouls in the ball game. Drobniak. Perry. Shelby. Step under. Left hand off the glass. Up and in. 45 seconds to go. So each team is probably going to get one more possession of this half. Cook. Trotter. Back to Trotter from Rowe. Corner. Stevens. She'll try and drive to the hoop. Ends up on the floor. Gets it back out. Trotter with 12 on the shot clock. Now it's down to 10, and the ball gets away from Cook and ends in Drobniak's hands. 12-point lead, and they'll get the last shot of the half. Shelby. Drobniak. All the way across it comes to Perry. Got a 3 lined up. Too hard. Stevens with the rebound. Drobniak steals it. Turns around. Puts a shot up that's short. And a foul call with 0.3 of a second left in the second quarter, and it goes on Stevens, and that's her third foul. So a foul with less than a second to go, and it's your third foul. So Drobniak at the free throw line, 1 for 2 from there. 13 points has been the biggest lead. It's at 12. She makes both of these free throws. It'll be a 14-point advantage at halftime. Makes the first one. 2 of 3, 7 points for her. She ties with Perry for second leading scorer behind Wiggins with 8. Now she ties Wiggins for leading scorer with 8. 0.3 of a second. Get it in, and that's halftime. 38-24. So Park outscores Central 17-9 in the second quarter. So we are at halftime as Stevens wants an explanation about her last foul. But 38-24 here at the half. We'll take a break. We'll accumulate some stats and come back. When we come back from the commercial that you're about to see, it'll be quiet for a little bit while we work on some stats, and then we'll come back with about 7 minutes or so to go, and the sound will come back on, and we'll have halftime stats for you. So we go to halftime with a score 38-24 on the Hart Conference Network.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
All right, we're back. Spent some time talking to some people as we've got about 3.5 minutes to go, and people are coming up to talk to me because it's known to some, and I will tell you about it right now. I have decided to step away. This is my last set of games for Central Methodist. I've been here for 5 years doing ball games for them, and I'm not sick. My health is just fine. It's really good. I'm not in trouble. I'm not getting fired. I've just decided to walk away for a while. So this is my last women's game that I will do, and then I will do the men's game, and that's the last men's game that I will do. So just so you know, I was going to announce it at the end of this, but I'll just tell it to you now, and then I'll say goodbye to you all, to those of you that listen on a regular basis and know who I am or that I've been here for a while. So we'll get you some statistics right now. We'll get you some team statistics. From the field goal percentage, 14 to 28. That's easy, 50% for Park. 7 of 26, 26.9% for the Eagles. 3 of 12 for Park from the three-point line for 12%. Central 1 of 7 for 14%. Park 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 77.8%. Central 9 of 12 for 75. 11 turnovers for Central, 10 for Park. 18 rebounds for Park, 16 rebounds for Central. 7 steals for Central, 4 for Park. Bench points, 5 for Central, 13 for Park. Points in the paint, 20 for Park, 10 for Central. So that's how the first half went shooting-wise and turnover-wise. Scoring-wise, for Park, Eva Drobniak with 8. Angel Wiggins off the bench with 8. Emma Perry with 7. Marina Perduguayo with 4. Michaela Artis with 4. Nevaeh Spillman with 3. Taylor Shelby 2. Kirsten Robbins with 2. For the Eagles, Maya Ware with 13. Charlie Rowe with 5. Stevens with 4. Mabratu with 2. And that's all of the scoring for the Eagles. 38-24. So we've just got under a minute before the horn will ring. The bell will go off. And we will get ready for the second half. It will be Park basketball to start the second half. Eagles shorthanded again as Tynesha Parnell is out with a knee injury. Jody Bass is out with a knee injury. Beyonce Carter is not here. And then they've got players on the bench that are not dressed out. That would be Benny Lundu. And that's about it, I think. Nope. I know there's one more. Mariah Witz is also. So out of the 16 players that they started the season with, right now there are 9 able-bodied players for the Eagles. And 8 of them have played in this game. So it will be Cook, Mabratu, Ware, Stevens, Trotter. Trotter's got 3 fouls. Stevens has got 3 fouls. Dubrovniak with the basketball. Shelby on the floor as well. Perduguayo. And this is Perry with the basketball. And then Artist inside, number 40. That's the limit. There's a steal by Trotter. She goes to the hoop. Perduguayo can't really do anything about it because she's got 3 fouls, so she can't pick up another one. First points for Trotter in the ball game. Drobniak cut behind the basket. Nice play, over as it goes from Shelby to Perduguayo, and she puts it up and in. Back to a 14-point advantage. Mabratu, Trotter. They'll guard Trotter, they'll guard Cook from the outside. Inside it goes to Ware on a nice touch pass, and she lays it up and in. She's got 15 of the team's 28. Drobniak to Perry. Jumper by Artist, no good. Trotter. Ware going to try a three. Back of the rim, no good. Cook gets the rebound just inside the line. Takes it to the hoop. No good. Tipped around. Pertigueo with the rebound. Drobniak. Gets it to Shelby. 12 on the shot clock. Perry down the lane. Kicks it out. Pertigueo with a jumper. Comes up short. Trotter with the rebound. Stevens with a jumper. Rolls around and goes. She's got 6 points. Stevens with 6. Lead down to 10. Drobniak. Shelby. Perry wants a pick. Trotter steals the ball from her on a pass. Works her way through traffic, and we'll have a foul called on the way there. Perry says it's on her. She is correct. It is on her. Her first. First team foul of the second half. Pertigueo leaves. Spillman checks in. Cook looks at the zone, gets a pick. Ware kicks it to the corner, out of bounds. We'll see if it was touched. It's not touched. Nobody saw the pass deflected, so it will go to Park. 10-point lead. We played almost 3 minutes of this third quarter. Drobniak. Foul on Mabratu. 40 feet from the basket. Her third. Nope, her second. Drobniak. Scoreboard has the score and the time on it, but that's about all that's up on it right now. Spin, all alone, laying it up and in is Perry as she was trying to figure out a way to get the ball to the hoop, and there wasn't anybody in front of her when she turned around. Cook. Trotter. Cook with a three on the way. Rolls in. Scooped out, went back in. Down to 9. Out of double digits for the moment. Spillman baseline. To the hoop. Too hard. Ware with a rebound. Gets it to Mabratu. Ware down the lane. Runner up and in. 11-4 run to start this third period from the Eagles. Get back into it. To the basket, laying it up and in is Perry. She's got 11. Cook hurrying down the floor, lays it up and in as she beats the other team down. She beats Park down the floor. Back to 7. Got it from 14 down to 7, so they've cut it in half. 3 on the way, no good. Drobniak inside, battles for it. Stevens comes out with it. Gets it ahead, Cook with it, going to switch over, go back and forth. And a foul will be called on Perry. Her second. Team foul number 2 in this third quarter. Angel Wiggins checks back in. Senior out of Kansas City. Cook at the line to shoot a pair. First free throws of the ball game for her. First one short. Cook averaging 15. Has 5. Spillman with a rebound. Drobniak with the basketball against Mabratu. Another international feel to it. Wiggins on the floor. Picked up by Perry. Wiggins has it again. Tries to go down the lane. Knocked out of her hands. Ahead of the pack to Cook. She's going to have to run it down and save it. She does to Trotter. Stevens. Mabratu. Trotter tries a 3. No good. Tipped off of Ware's hands out of bounds. Ware 17 points and 7 rebounds, both leading the Eagles. Trotter gets it into Drobniak. To the hoop, kicked out. Jumper on the way, no good. Spillman goes for it. It's knocked out of bounds by Stevens. Stevens indicates that she needs a break. Now she holds up her hand. No, she doesn't. Well, too late. She does. Crumley comes in for her. Shelby to inbound the ball. 20 on the shot clock. Drobniak. Wiggins against Trotter. Shelby against Crumley. And Crumley's going to be called for a foul on the way to the basket. That's the second team foul of the period. Her first personal foul. Clock still at 20. Reset after the foul. Spillman. Drobniak. Stutter dribble. In. Off the glass. No good. But rebounded by Perry and brought back out after her miss by Drobniak. She's got a 3 from straight away lined up and hits it. Eva Drobniak, she's got 11 in the game, ties her high score with Perry. Leads back to 10. Was down to 7 and 2 free throws to get it down to 5. Missed the 2 free throws, and the score is still at 10 now. Mabratu, Crumley. Mabratu tries to go to the basket. Off the glass, too high, too hard. Coach Cooper wants them to spread it out and give them room to operate. Drobniak with another 3 and hits back-to-back threes, and it's back to a 13-point advantage. So all the work to get it down to 7 is quickly gone on 2 possessions back-to-back, and it's 50-37. Charlie Rowe gets ready to check in. Cook trying to figure out a way to the hoop. Off the glass, too hard, no good. Crumley with a rebound back up and in. Her first 2 points of the ball game. .307 to go, third quarter. Perry stops, spins, same thing she just did, scores, and a foul on the play. Jeanette Mabratu with the foul, her third personal foul after the basket. And it's after the shot, so it's out of bounds. So it's 2 points plus the ball out of bounds, not a foul on the shot. So Park gets the ball out of bounds, and they're up 13 with the basketball with 2:57 to go. Trotter steals the inbounds pass. Going to go one-on-one, hits the front of the rim with her shot on the underneath side. Ware to the hoop, fouled on the way up. That might go on Spillman. Her first, team foul number 3, both sides with 3 team fouls here in this period. Ware at the free throw line, she's 7 of 8 in this game with 11 points. Make her 8 out of 9. Second one rolls in as well. Back to 11. Drobniak against Rowe. Up the floor. Shelby. Corner. Spillman. Baseline. Back out. Two-pointer on the way. No good. Rebounded by Drobniak as Shelby missed the free throw, but Drobniak gets the ball and a new 20. He wants everybody to stay wide. Perry. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away in the lane's good by Shelby. 4 points for her in the ball game. The lead's back to 13. Cook. Zone still employed by Park. Trotter with a 3. Good. Ray Trotter. She's got 5 in the game now. Still a 10-point game. Coach Cooper still telling his players to stay wide, trying to beat the pressure. Wiggins misses the runner. Eagles with the ball. Rowe steps into a 3, hits it. She's got a pair of 3s in the ball game. Back to 7. Charlie Rowe with 8 off the bench. Drobniak is going wide, may not be helping Park. Runner in the lane, blocked by Trotter. Out comes Cook to the hoop. Off the glass, good. It's a 5-point game. Closest they've been since the second quarter. They were down 6 at the end of the first quarter. Perry, 3-pointer, plays into the Eagles' hands as they're missing the outside shots. The Eagles get the rebound. Trotter has it. She's got 5 rebounds in the game. She's got the ball back. Cook, Crumley, inside, lays it off the glass, good. It's down to 3 with 35 seconds to go. 3-second difference, 4-second difference in shot clock, game clock. So in theory, Park can run it pretty far down, but they're not going to. As Drobniak goes to the hoop, puts it off the glass, left-handed it in, and a timeout called by Park with 20.4. No shot clock in effect anymore. Lady Eagles can hold it for the last shot. I look, Park has scored 18 in this period. Central has scored 27. They scored 24 in the first half. They have 27 in this period. 2 timeouts left for Park in the game. They still hold a 5-point advantage as we're getting ready to go to quarter number 3. Rowe will bring it up. Game clock at 15. Cook trying to get inside to Ware. Crumley, Trotter. All the way across to Rowe. Tries to reverse. Tip knocked away by Shelby. Gets a shot off at the buzzer. Comes up short. Goes over the fence and out of play. 56-51 is our score at the end of period number 3. We'll take a break and be back in 30 seconds or so here on the Hart Conference Network. We get ready to go to the fourth quarter. Drobniak with 16, Perry with 13, Wiggins with 8 for Park. Ware with 19, Rowe with 8, Cook with 7 for the Eagles. Foul trouble in the game. Mabrat 2, Trotter, and Stevens all with 3 fouls. For Park, Pertigueo is the only player with 3. 2 for Drobniak, 2 for Perry, 2 for Artist. So, shooting percentages through 3 periods. Park at 45.8 from the floor. Central up to 42.9. 14 turnovers for Park, 13 turnovers for Central. Rebounding 27 for Park, 25 for Central. So, we get ready to go to this final period of action at Central basketball. Crumley, Cook, Trotter, Rowe, and Ware on the floor. This is Cook with the ball. Across, Rowe's got a pair of threes in the game, kicks it back out. Cook's got it, wants to drive down the lane. Step over, ball up, rolls around and in. Soft touch. Cook with 9, leads down to 3. Drobniak. Eagles in a zone now. Not good for three-point shooting for either side. There's a 3 on the way, no good by Perry. Rowe with the rebound, almost double dribbles, takes it to the hoop, plays it up and in. Charlie Rowe with double figures in her first game. It's down to 1 with 9:08 to go. Pertigueo gets it off of the roll, mishandles it, and Ware comes up with a steal. Ware tips it, and it goes over her head and out of bounds. Wiggins checks back in, Angel Wiggins. She's got 8 off the bench. As Shelby leaves. Perry goes against Rowe inside, comes out on the other side. Pertigueo with the jumper. She makes it. She's got 8. Lead back to 3. See if Central can keep finding a way to get the ball inside. Made a couple of threes, so that loosens things up a little bit. Cook, Rowe, 3 on the way. That one's no good. Almost stuck to the back, between the rim and the backboard. Pertigueo with the rebound, gives it to Drobniak. Stevens waits to come back in for the Eagles. Wiggins. Pertigueo tries to get it inside to Artist, tipped away. Eagles with it, chance to tie or get it to 1. Ware step through, short with a shot. And a warning to the Central bench about sitting down. Stops the play for just a second. It'll get Stevens into the game for Crumley. One more, there won't be another warning. That'll be a technical on the bench. Every point counts in this game right now. Drobniak. Perry. Wiggins. Going to get a pick, come around it. Perry with a 3, got a good look at it and hits it. She's got 15. That's her second three-pointer of the ball game. It's back to a 6-point advantage with 7:20 left in this fourth quarter. Trotter, Cook. Trotter with a 3, rims out no good. Wiggins with a rebound, gets it to Drobniak. She's going to slow it down and get it up the court, across midcourt. Wants to go left, gets Wiggins out of the way. Now gets it to Wiggins. Perry gets a pick. Got both on her. Pertigueo inside. And an offensive foul calls as Tori Cook hits the deck. And that's foul number 4 on Marina Pertigueo. She will leave and Spillman will come back in. First team foul. none against the Eagles. Rowe, Cook, Stevens, Trotter, Cook in the lane, spins, fouled on the way by Artist. Her third personal foul as the Bigs continue to be in foul trouble for Park. Cook will go to the free throw line where she's 0 for 2 in the ball game. First two free throws were both short. Taylor Shelby checks back in. Eva Drobniak checks out. Cook can cut into the lead. First free throw is good. Down to 5. Second one is good as well. 4-point lead. Things picked up for the Eagles when Rowe came into the ball game. She's got 10 points off the bench. Spillman to Shelby. Cook looking to pick her pocket the first chance she gets. Perry. Wiggins. Got away with the travel. Yep, no, she didn't get away with the travel. Official on this side got it. Trotter, baseline Ware. Cutter, over the head of Stevens and out of bounds. Turnover Central. Turnover number 15 for them, 18 turnovers for Park. Somebody needs to bring the ball in bounds. Official's going to start counting. Shelby was going to take it, get the inbounds pass, but she takes it from out of bounds. Now gets it back from Spillman. Perry with a 3. Hits it, her third of the ball game. The lead is up to 7 with 5:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Stevens, Rowe, Cook, Trotter. Cook, 3 on the way for her. Rims out, it was halfway down, scooped out. Wiggins with a rebound. She'll run it up the floor on her own. She'll continue to go to the basket. Finally gets stopped, kicks it back out to Perry. Emma Perry with a big ball game. She's got 19 in the game. She averages 11. She's got 19. Shelby, back to Perry. Corner, Spillman. 5 on the shot clock. Perry's going to take another 3. That one's back of the rim, no good. Hits the stanchion. So it's out of bounds. Drobniak back in. Perry will go get a break. Almost halfway through this period. Now we are halfway through the fourth quarter. 7-point advantage. It was 5 at the end of the third quarter. It's 7 now. Inside the Ware. Back out Rowe. Trotter. Cook. Back to Trotter. She tries to find a way down the lane, gets stopped, pulls up, 18-foot jumper, comes up short. Stevens tries to save it, but steps on the end line to try and throw it back in. It'll be out of bounds. And Park basketball. And a timeout called by Central. So we'll recap the scoring for you real quick. Perry leads Park with 19. Drobniak with 16. Wiggins with 8. Pertigueo with 8. Shelby and Artist with 4 each. Spillman with 3 and Robbins with 2. For the Eagles, Ware with 19. Cook with 11. Rowe with 10. Stevens with 6. Trotter with 5. Crumley with 4. And Merbratu with 2. See what happened, what's going on from the free throw line. Park has not shot a free throw in the second half. They're still 7 of 9 for 77.8%. That's going to change if the score stays like this. Central 13 of 18 for 72% from the free throw line. So Central's made 6 more free throws. Park's made 3 more three-pointers and 5 total field goals from the field. (21-15) Central at the end of one. Park 38-24 at the half. 56-51 Park at the end of three. 64-57 here in the fourth with 4:37 to go. Shelby, Drobniak, Wiggins, Spillman, and Artist on the floor. Far Park, Cook, Rowe, Trotter, Stevens, and Ware on the floor. And this has been the five on the floor that have turned the offense around a little bit. Stevens knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay. First half, Central scored 24 points in the first half. They scored 27 points in the third quarter alone. Drobniak inbounds. 20 on the shot clock. Gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins top of the key to Artist. Spillman. Wanted to get it inside, couldn't. Around it comes to Wiggins again against Trotter. Down the lane. Gets the shot off, but no good. It's a shot clock violation as Artist tried to get the shot off. But the shot was blocked, and so we have a shot clock violation. 4:05 to go. 7-point deficit. Cook, right sideline. Stevens. Drive down the lane. Bumped, fouled. Free throws coming, and on the floor is Artist, and if that's the fouls on her, that's her fourth foul. We'll soon see. It is on her, and that's foul number 4. Pertigueo's already got 4. Perry back in after a short absence. Kirsten Robbins back into the ball game. Stevens to shoot a pair. She is 0 for 2 from the free throw line. First one is good. Stevens was 7 in the game. She averages a little over 5. Second free throw is also good. The lead's down to 5. Drobniak against Rowe. Gets it across midcourt. Now we'll set up. Coach Cooper wants some movement. Doesn't get it. And there is Robbins with a rebound put back. She's got 4 in the game. Trotter, Rowe, Cook, baseline, crossover, banks it off the glass, good. 13 for Cook. Robbins. Shelby looks inside. Drobniak. Back to Robbins. Spillman. By Stevens. Off the glass and good. Spillman with her 5th point of the ball game. Trotter. Rowe. Ware inside. Off the glass and good. Trading baskets back and forth. It's back to 5. Drobniak, Cook looking to double team her, and there she goes. Spillman tries to pass, and it goes in off of a defender, so Spillman gets the basket. She's got 7 in the game and a timeout called. And I think the timeout's called by Park. That will get them down to 1 timeout left. As Artist is going to check back in for Park. 7-point game, 2:33 to go. And for those of you that did not hear me talk at halftime, this is my final game for Central. I will do this game and the next one, and then I'm going to step away from broadcasting their games. Not because I'm sick, not because I'm in trouble, not because I'm getting fired, because I choose to. So you will have somebody new next Saturday to call the ball game. when, let's see who comes to town next Saturday. Next home game will be Mount Mercy, so you'll have somebody else to call the ball game for that. It's been a privilege to do the ball games, but I think it's time for me to step back and take it easy for a while. 2:33 to go in this. Down 7 are the Eagles. They have the basketball. Stevens inbounds to Rowe. Rowe with her debut, 10 points for her. Inside Stevens. Outside, Trotter's got a 3 lined up and hits it. So the lead's down to 4. Pertigueu across, gets it to Perry. More trapping, leads down to 4 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Perry, Pertigueu, Shelby, Artist, Pertigueu inside, nice pick and run to the basket by Shelby. She puts it up and in. She's got 6, leads back to 6. 2-possession game. Cook, Stevens, Trotter, Rowe. Got a big out on her. She goes baseline, kicks it over to Cook, who's almost out of bounds. Stevens corrals it inside Ware. Ware with the basket. She's got 21. Drobniak with 21. Ware with 21. 1:22 to go with a 4-point Park lead as they ran the clock and got a backdoor cut for a basket. Perry with it. 12 on the shot clock. We got an illegal screen called against Park. And it's on Pertigueu, and she fouls out. She leaves with 8 points. Spillman will check in. Lead down to 4 with 1:09 to go. Park still has not shot. I don't think they've shot a free throw in the second half. They're going to get a chance to shoot some free throws directly. Trotter, Cook. Back to Trotter, inside to Ware, knocked away and stolen by Artist. And now we're under a minute to go. 2-possession game, Park with the basketball. As Drobniak tries to pass, it's tipped right back to her. She gets it. She comes a double team from Trotter. Artist. Shelby, Artist, Drobniak with 10 on the shot clock. Drobniak is fouled outside with 6 on the shot clock as we've got people down all over the place. Ware down in the lane. So they're telling the teams to go to their bench. This has been a familiar sight the last couple of weeks. As Tynesha Parnell went down in a game with an injury, was not able to return. Jody Bass went down in the last ball game with an injury, did not return. And now Maya Ware is down on the floor. They're looking at her left leg. Trainer and coach out there. Run down the scoring real quick. Perry with 19 as they gave her header for points that she didn't get. Drobniak with 16 now. Wiggins with 8. Pertigueu fouls out with 8. Spillman with 7. Shelby with 6. Robbins and Artist with 4 each. For the Eagles, 23 for Ware, and she's the player down on the floor. Cook with 13. Rowe with 10. Maya Stevens with 8. Trotter with 8. Crumley with 4. And Mabratu with 2. 4-point game, 31.8 to go. As Maya Ware is still down on the floor. She missed a bunch of games earlier this year. Look and see if I can see. She's up. And it's not her left leg. It looks like it is her right leg she's favoring. She's being helped off the court. So the shorthanded Lady Eagles are going to be even more shorthanded as the leading scorer in this game for them is on the way to the bench. So her 23 points will exit. we'll see who comes back in. Crumley's going to come back in. So 23 points leaves, 4 re-enters. It's a basketball on the side as neither side is in the bonus, as Central only has 1 foul on them in this fourth quarter, so it's a long way to go, and a timeout call by Central as they see what the situation is. And Cam Levitt knows that he's got to foul 4 times before he gets them to the free throw line. There's 31 seconds. It's a 2-possession game. So unless they steal the inbounds pass, they're going to have to foul, and they're going to have to foul in a hurry. Trotter's got 3. Stevens has got 3. Everybody else is available to foul as soon as the ball comes in bounds to get them to the free throw line. See if I can pull up, get some numbers real quick for Drobniak is a 66% free throw shooter. Taylor is a 72. Perry is an 81. Stillman, I think, who is on the court, is a 66. And Artis is the one to foul. She throws it away, but it ends up back in the hands. Artis is who to foul, and there's Stevens with a foul. That's her 4th, but she fouls Perry, but that's only foul number 2. So they've got to foul 2 more times, 3 more times to get Park to the free throw line, and that took 7 seconds. Artis is the one to foul. She is a 57% free throw shooter. Nope, she is a 53% free throw shooter. And there's another foul. That one only took a second. On Rowe, her second. That's team foul number 3, so they got to get 4 and 5. Drobniak has it. Rowe after her. Cook comes around from the backside, tries to steal it. She picks up the foul. She's got her second personal foul. That's 4, so down to 20 seconds, and now the next foul will put Park on the free throw line. So if 40 touches the ball, they need to foul her because she's the lesser of the free throw shooters on the floor. Kicked by Cook. It stays with Central. 1 timeout for Park. 2 timeouts for Central. They're going to run a different out-of-bounds play. And they get it in to Artist. And fouled on the play is not Artist, but I believe that's Shelby. So to the free throw line now. 72.7% free throw shooter is Taylor Shelby. This will be her first free throws of the ball game. Coach Cooper telling the official at mid-floor, no fouls. We're not going to foul, so no fouls. First one crawls in good. Still a 2-possession game. It's a 5-point game. No matter what she does with this one, it's still a 2-possession game, but time is starting to run down. 18.7 to go. And Taylor Shelby makes both of those, and a timeout called. Central calls a timeout. They have 1 left, down 6 with 18.7, so they've got to get a basket of some sort as fast as possible and then foul and try and trade baskets and miss free throws. They don't necessarily have to have a 3, but they need to score. Perry with 19, Drobniak with 16, Shelby, Wiggins, and Pertigueo with 8 apiece. For Central, Ware with 23, out hurt. Cook with 13, Rowe with 10, Stevens and Trotter with 8 each. The only 3-point shooters, anybody that's made a 3 in the ball game. Cook is 1 for 5 for Central, Rowe 2 for 4, Trotter 2 for 5. So you'd think they're going to try and get the ball to Rowe or Trotter, and Rowe takes a while to get her shot off because she's got to get her feet set. She's got the basketball right now. Cook wants to drive and get a foul, gets it to Trotter. There's Rowe. She's going to launch a long 3, comes up short, and goes out of bounds as Crumley tries to save it with 7 seconds. Lady Eagles are going to go down to defeat. Record's going to go to 7-7 and 4-6 in the conference, and there will be in danger of dropping out of the top 8 in the conference as Crumley comes in and fouls Spillman with 5.9 to go. So Nevaeh Spillman will go to the free throw line. She is 1 for 2 on the ball game. On the season, she's a 66.7% free throw shooter. Make it a 3-possession game and put it out of reach with a pair. She misses the first. Central still has a timeout. They'd have to hit a quick 3, get a timeout, and then get the steal and make another 3 to tie the game pending a miss. And she makes the second one, and that will be the ball game. So now the timeout by Central is really kind of moot, as you can't run up 3 plays without a timeout and pick up 7 points in 5 seconds without a lot of help. So Central's going to fall, and Park's going to go to 7-7 overall and 4-6 in the conference. They'll be tied with Central. Central came in 6th place in the conference, and they're going to drop down into a tie for 7th or into 8th place. And the top 8 go to the playoffs. Everybody else goes home. Trotter, Rowe, 3 on the way, makes it. Clock stops with 3.1. Gets it inbounds. No foul. Crumley now fouls with 0.7 of a second to go, as Rowe has 13 now. .7 to go, 4-point advantage, and Taylor Shelby at the free throw line. 2 for 2 in the ball game. The score is the only thing left in doubt for this ball game. This will be a Park victory. First one rims out no good, so it's going to be 75, 71, or 76 if she makes it. She does make it. Crumley will throw it to Rowe, and that will dribble it out, and it's 76, 71. Both sides score 20 points in the fourth quarter. Park wins 76, 71. Perry with 19, Drobniak 16, Shelby with 9, Wiggins 8, Spillman 8, Pertigueo with 8, Robbins and Artis with 4 each. Ware with 23 but leaves with an injury. Cook with 13, Rowe with 13, Stevens with 8, Trotter with 8, Crumley with 4, and Robratu with 2. So that will do it. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for the men's game. And I'll tell you real quickly about that. Central 11-2, 7-2 in the conference. Park 6-7, 4-5 in the conference. We'll be back in about 20 minutes. First 5 or 6 minutes will be video only, and then we'll come on with the audio when we come back to Puckett Fieldhouse for the men's game right after this on the Hart Sports Network.